What's going on, everybody? Trainer Tommy here for another tip to help get you through this quarantine. So today I want to talk about cardiovascular work. Most of you are familiar with this on some level: bike riding, walking, jogging, ellipticals, stationary bikes. They all fall into this category. And so I kind of wanted to touch briefly on the different modes of cardio that I see most often and just kind of give a little food for thought, just because I have gone back and forth on this topic many times, right? So I feel like the most common thing that we hear right now is interval training, HIIT, high intensity interval training, right? And this would be the equivalent of you stepping up to that treadmill, go for a nice little 5-minute warm up, and then on the 5th minute, you're going to increase that speed, right? And max yourself out for, let's say, 30 seconds. Then you back off for a minute. Then you max it out for 30 seconds. Then you back off for a minute. And effectively what you do is just create these peaks and valleys of intensity, right? So high intensity, low intensity, alternating back and forth. And these are fantastic for preserving muscle mass, decreasing body fat, pushing your anaerobic threshold. These are all really, beneficial things to have. But when it comes to that constant state cardio, something that I overlooked greatly was just how moderate intensity exercise is a necessary part of a weekly flow to really help keep you on the consistent path, So let's take brisk walking. Will it be difficult to change your body composition in a very drastic fashion rapidly with just walking? Sure. But overall, never underestimate how important it is to take care of the central nervous system and let that body relax while implementing therapeutic things. And what I mean by that is, walking, for example, that is unique to the human animal. And so when you're just going for a nice brisk walk, if you keep that up for 45 to 60 minutes, is that some super intense bit of exercise? No. But is it beneficial and can it help keep you on the straight and narrow? Absolutely. So when it comes down to the cardiovascular work that you are going to implement throughout your weekly structure, I would recommend implementing a little bit of both. Again, we talked about the HIIT training and how that boosts anaerobic threshold, very good at preserving muscle mass, and really good at decreasing that body fat. But again, it's stressful on that body. No matter what you do or what focus you have for the day, your central nervous system has to take the brunt of all of it. So remember to incorporate those nice, moderate strolls in the neighborhood, a nice little hike, something that is a little more on the relaxing side. You can still sweat, you can still get huffing and puffing, but you don't need to max out your effort each and every time. So again, when it comes to cardiovascular health, think about it as a way to increase longevity, not necessarily the most effective route to switching body composition, and try your best to implement the variety that I've talked about here. I think it's something I've overlooked for a while, and now that I'm starting to throw it back in, obviously quarantine time is a great time to get lots of walks and or moderate type jogs in there. And it feels great. Release those endorphins, treat your body nicely, and get ready for that intense workout tomorrow. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you then.